Right then peeps, we are going out for a ride on the Royal Enfield 650, just to post some parts off and some kits to people. But I thought I'd take the opportunity to test out the tripper conversion kit I've put together. So as you can see, the 650 here has a tripper installed, and I've just opened up the app on my phone so that I can put in the destination I want to go to. 4 Avenue, Bridgewater, boom. That's where the post office is. Get directions, navigate. And as you can see on the tripper, I've now got my navigation on there, and the sound will come through my Bluetooth headset. So put the phone away in my pocket, and let's go for a ride. So the Royal Enfield tripper is connected to your phone, and it basically sends the information to the tripper display from the phone so that you can see your turn-by-turn navigation coming up. Things you have to watch out for is that you haven't got power saving modes switched on for the Royal Enfield app for one, and that your data stays on obviously when your screen locks, because my screen on my phone is in my pocket locked. It still needs to be able to access the GPS data, data for changing routes, so the internet connection, and you don't want the app powering off as soon as you lock the screen because it's trying to save battery. So you tell battery optimization that you don't want to allow that to happen, and then it continues to send this information through to the tripper as you ride along, and as you can see, it's giving me the navigation that I require. So I've got a roundabout coming up, and it wants me to take the exit in front of me off to the left slightly, like 1 o'clock, which it is, which is fantastic. And then it shows me what my next turn will be as well. So then it wants me to take a right turn, yep, down here, and this is where we were coming to. Okay, so parcels have been delivered. They're going off to customers now. Let's give you a quick rundown of what we're doing with the kit for this tripper. I've set a new location now because I'm off to grab a cup of coffee with one of my friends, and the audio for the tripper has now come through in my Bluetooth headset, and it's giving me the instructions. I'm just going to sneak in behind this bus, don't want to undertake. So I'm getting audio instructions as I go along, and they're pretty clear. I've got it on about half volume at the moment, and actually the volume's pretty good. I use a noise cancelling Huawei earbud, and it's actually really good. Cuts out a bit of the background noise, but you can still hear everything you need to hear. Also, it's nice sometimes just to have a little bit of music playing in one ear, to make longer journeys fly by. Excuse my dials, they're a bit steamed up at the moment because it's been very cold here. I think we were down to 0 degrees this morning. We had a bit of a frost. So as I said, we've plumbed in a new destination into the tripper, and as you can see, it's telling us in 250 feet, which is the junction ahead, we've got to go to the right, and then the next one we're looking for is a roundabout, and we're taking like an 11 o'clock junction off of it, so it's giving you the next one ahead as well, which is pretty good. So the kit that we're doing is a total conversion kit for the 650 twins, and what that'll give you is a mounting bracket, which is super easy to fit behind the dials, sandwiches in behind the dials in the frame. Then it's got a plug and play mini loom that connects into the switchable power and to the main of the battery, just to keep the clock live, and that's it. All the hardware that you need comes in the pack, and we also include some spacers if you're running the original fly screen like I have, a short one or a long one. I've put in a set of spacers just to move that away ever so slightly from the tripper unit, which seems to fit pretty comfortably. Now the tripper is included and the wiring into the tripper is all done for you. So all you have to do is follow the little video and connect it up to the power and your mount, and that's it. You then connect your phone with the Royal Enfield app to set your destination, and away you go. Okay. I've had quite good interest so far with people wanting the kits. They are going to take a little bit of time for me to get them out to people. I want to make sure that each one is tested individually, so that when it gets to you, all you've got to do is install it. I'll tell you what, even though it's a cold winter's day in January in the UK here, don't really mind when it's sunny like this. It's just so bright. It's fresh, even though we're only about 1 degree. So with my bike, I've actually got heated grips. I've got the Daytonas. They're not on at the moment. I should really put those on. The Daytonas are really nice because they don't have an external switch which takes up more space on your dash or, you know, on your handlebars. The button is actually integrated into the handle grip itself. It's a little micro button on my left thumb. I just hold it in for a few seconds and then I'll get a flashing light. Now, this poses a slight issue when you want to run more than one accessory, and say you want to fit a tripper and you've got heated grips. There you go, it's flashing now. If you want to run heated grips and a tripper, you are going to need to split your auxiliary power connector, so that you can supply voltage to both units, and there are lots of people that are doing this. There's a good friend of mine, and if you are looking to buy this conversion kit and you need to split that output so you can run more than one accessory, i.e. the tripper and a set of heated grips or USB socket or something like that, let me know and I'll point you in the direction to someone that can give you a very inexpensive but very well put together splitter. It's not something that I'm including in the kits, but you can get them very easily, so let me know and I can sort that out for you. So it's telling me now to take the first exit, which is good because I'm in the wrong lane. I was too busy chatting to myself. I think I was going to ride off to the next town, but I'm only coming into here for a coffee to meet a friend of mine. So the tripper has now got to its destination and switched off, which is fantastic. We've made it. Works brilliantly, that did. I was getting all clear instructions. I'm sorry that you couldn't hear them. I'm not really sure how I'd record that output to yourself. I'd have to plug my phone audio into my recording device, I think. At the moment it's coming through my Bluetooth. But yeah, really useful. I hope there's going to be a few updates on these systems. There is one or two things, well there are one or two things that I'd like put on. For one, I'd like the ability to change the colour of the back screen, maybe at night times. So that it goes to black with white writing or black with red writing rather than white background, you know, because that's quite bright against you. But yeah, fantastic, works well. Excuse the state of the Enfield, it's muddy and wet this time of year and it needs a good polish and a clean. Right, hope that was helpful. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the content today. If you have, please leave a sub. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. If you're a fan of the Royal Enfield Interceptors or Continental GTs, stick with us for more videos, more accessories. Links will be in the description for anything that I've shown. Have a good day. Ride safe.